What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Epson Racing. It's been a while. It's been a little bit. It's kind of more difficult making these videos uh, than I originally thought, but still having a good time doing it. My hats off to all these YouTubers. They make it look easy. But I'm gonna give y'all a little update on the car and everything. Just kind of tell you. We went to Neshoba, KMS Speedway, Saturday for their practice race, and play days, what they call it. And we took the old girl, and she was about the only car that was hooked up on the track that we was given. No shade to them; they didn't know how many cars was going to be there. But all in all, we still had a good time. Shook the car down pretty good. I made, I think, 4 or 5 sessions. Even had my dad get in there, and it was pretty cool to see him back behind the wheel. He's never driven this car before, so that was pretty fun. Against my better judgment, I even let my wife drive it. That was interesting. Probably won't do that again. But it was still a good time. We did get, I just went and bought some, they're not new, but a buddy had some pretty good tires. A lot better than what I was on. And then also, these tires are actually legal. These tires are legal for USRA and for Rocket, which is where I do plan on running a majority of the time when we are able to. But yeah, we had a good time. I don't know if I will be attaching the GoPro videos to this video, or if I'm gonna have just a couple different videos of just the GoPro. I haven't decided yet, and I haven't figured out how to get them off a GoPro yet. I haven't sat down to try to though, but I'll get it figured out. But just a quick update: the car is working 100 times better than it ever has. The car's never felt like it's had that much drive in it, especially on a slick, dusty track. So that was pretty fun to kind of see where it was last year. And I went back on our old wore out tires because I wasn't going to take any kind of new rubber up there to play day. So I took the tires that we've been racing on last year. I didn't buff them, didn't do nothing, and the car was still trying to work, which is pretty amazing. That this old car still got a lot of life left in her for sure. The plan for this weekend is up in the air. We haven't decided. One of my buddies is going to Ardmore, and he's going to race his factory stock. They're finishing up on it this week, and he's going to take it to Ardmore to run it. And we're probably going to go watch for sure, and we'll just see if I can get a couple other things in line. Then we may load up and take this car to Ardmore as well. The only thing is it is a IMCA track, I believe, but I don't think this is their first race. I don't think they're going to be enforcing it as much, but we're going to go. Like I said, my buddy's going to be there. He also runs with Atomic, and then also Brian Prim, that owns Atomic Race Cars, is going to be there as well. So we're going to take the car and we're just going to shake it down and trying to get ready for they call it a Twin 20s at Rocket Raceway Park. coming up. I believe it's the 11th and 12th. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe that's the dates of April. So if everything goes right, that is the race that we are trying to for sure make. It's going to be a lot of cars out there usually, and I've never been able to make one. Usually I've still waiting on motors or something, so I have the opportunity as of right now to make it, and that's going to be the plan as of right now. Like I said, we are going to race before then. If we don't race this weekend, then we are racing at Neshoba the following weekend. So either way, I'm going to have a session on the car before the twin 20s. So it should be fun either way. I need the session, I need the practice, and I'm just ready to actually race and see what the car will do with cars that are around the same level as this one is anyway. When I first went out there, they stuck a late model out there with me, of all things. But everyone seemed to say that we was holding our own. Once again, he couldn't even get a hold of the track for whatever reason. But still, we had a good time. The family went, kids went. We all just had a good time being back at the track. And so that's kind of what we're going with. I did blow a brake line. I think I threw it away already, but I went ahead and got it fixed. I did blow the brake line. Didn't even blow it off at where they clamp it. It actually blew off in the center of it. See if I can find it real quick. But it blew it off, and as I was going in the corner to set up is when it decided that it had enough. There it is. That's it right there. It just blew the end of it off. Not sure why. I've never blowed one like that, especially a steel bladed line. I've never blowed one. I've blew the seams out of them where they're clamped together, but I've never actually blown one in two. But as I was going to set up, things happen. Like I said, everything on this car is not brand new, but one of the things I wasn't expecting. Luckily, it was handling still pretty good, and I just drove through it. But like I said, I'm gonna try to get the GoPro stuff off and get those posted as well. There isn't no talking in it as of right now. Like I said, I get in front of people and I couldn't do it, but I will get there as this channel grows. As I get more confident and comfortable making these videos, I promise you I'll learn how to do it. I for sure will. But we're pretty much gonna let you look at the car one more time, and should fixing to load it back up there in the trailer, and we'll see how the rest of this week goes, and how we're gonna see what we're gonna do this weekend. Like I said, either way, I'll go and watch and help him, and whether we take this car or not, we're not 100% sure. Once again, I don't want to show up to an IMCA race with a USRA car, but I know there's a lot of people that do it and they just get away with it. I don't have that good luck, so we'll see. More than likely, though, if everything goes right and the week goes pretty good, more than likely, yes, I will be taking that car to the track. But yeah, motor ran really good too. I got no complaints over it. It was puffing a little bit of smoke out of the valve cover. Pretty sure that's where it was coming from. a little bit of oil around it. I think yeah, I already washed it, so it's not there, but that's pretty sure it just puffed whenever you'd go in the corner real hard. And we took the hood off, and that's when we pretty sure that's where it was leaking from. But I'm gonna pull I gotta check the spark plugs, make sure everything's good, it's firing right, and I'll probably do that later on this week. Shop's kind of slow right now. Most of my parts won't be here until Thursday or Friday for customer cars. So once I get the parts in, I'll be back on working on them. I just thought I'd had a little bit of work to do on the car. Didn't have a whole lot going on today. Work on that just a little bit. That's the bed that we're not going to use, but that is gonna be Dad's truck once we get it put back together. So we gotta do quite a bit of work on it too. But anyway, that's just a quick little update. I'll try to pick the camera back up, and if we race, then I'll try to make like a blog out of it. If not, then I will then I'll just you know, make a short video just saying that we're going to help or something. But until then, until I can figure out what I'm gonna do, that's gonna be it for this video. I would appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. Try to help me get a little bit better at making these videos, a little bit just make it more interesting. I know me getting on here and talking is not going to do it, but like I said, it's a learning thing for me. I will figure it out though. But until then, thank y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video.